The deepest family bonds live inside the smallest and silliest things. Hi, my name is Maria and welcome to Tiny Canvas Collection, a series of 25 small paintings I began so I could keep creating even with a busy schedule. For this one, I'm painting a fried egg, which probably sounds a little random, but it's actually based on an inside joke between me and my siblings. It's kind of a play on words with our family name, which makes it one of those things that sounds completely silly from the outside, but feels really specific to us. For this painting, I actually went straight in with paint instead of sketching. Since the canvas is so small and the subject is so simple, I didn't feel like I needed to plan too much. So right now I'm just trying to find the right color, and I was going for a minty green. Once I got it, I start just blocking in the shape, and because it's an egg, it's kind of random, right? You never know what you're gonna get. It's not a perfect circle, so I just went in very organically. Family dynamics are so interesting to me, and one of those things about growing up with siblings is that they become such a built-in part in your life that you barely notice it at the time. They're just there in all of your routines, your memories, your sense of humor, and the small ways you learn how to relate to other people. The background is done, and now I'm using pure white, leaving bits of paint untouched to create some texture. I'm really just trying to give it some shape using only white for now. And while I'm building it up, let's talk a little more about how sibling closeness changes in adulthood. Because slowly life starts pulling everyone in different directions. For me, it started when I left for uni, and then even more when I moved to Macau. As you get older, that closeness can change shape a little bit. You're growing, no longer living in the same house, or sharing every day in the same way, and sometimes that means it becomes a little quieter. But it doesn't disappear. I think it often just comes back through silly things like an old phrase, a tone of voice, or a joke that makes no sense to anyone else. Okay, we're mixing our colors for the yolk, so it's just yellow and a tiny dot of magenta, which I managed to keep out of frame, but you can see the tones I mixed. So I do a base yellow, and then I'm adding a little bit of magenta to make it darker. And now I'm just playing with values really to see what I'm happy with. And I keep adding little bits of magenta here and there to make it look like it has some volume. To anyone else, this is literally just an egg, but to us, it holds a whole layer of meaning underneath something very ordinary. And I love that because families are literally that. Some of the deepest feelings of belonging are hidden inside things that seem completely unimportant from the outside. And even as family changes, those small shared histories don't really disappear. People grow up, move away, build lives of their own. And then your siblings start having children, and the family changes again. There's new little humans running around, new roles, new ways of being connected. But somehow, underneath all of that, the sibling bond remains. And that's what I was trying to capture here, something playful, slightly ridiculous, and just full of private jokes. Because even though, it's just a fried egg, it feels like a small symbol of shared history, family language, and the kind of love that stays recognizable, even as life changes. To give a little more shape to our egg, I mixed a tiny bit of that orange onto my white. And to be very honest, I'm just adding them at random. You know that little bit of egg that gets burned on the pen? So I was trying to emulate that, and I guess I did it, but I forgot to film it. So here you are, my 5-minute hack moment. I'm really sorry, I basically just added more and more of that deep orange, using the darkest values at the very edge to really seem like it's burnt. And at this point, I'm mostly just adding the last little details. going in with white again, just to add a little extra texture. Working this small really forces me to simplify, and it's been helping me as an artist because I usually struggle with knowing when to stop. Even with this one, I think I'm done, and then I go back for one last little highlight. We're finally finished now, and we're adding our beloved Pebeo Studio acrylics, glossy varnish, and this is it. I am truly happy with it. I feel like it's my favorite one so far, and probably the easiest one to follow along to. Thank you for sitting through painting number 4 of Tiny Canvas Collection. I appreciate you, and I'll see you on the next one. Also, don't forget to tell your family you love them. Bye!